everybody, and
Hi.
welcome. My name is Tanya Friedman, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Kinetics USA. We help healthcare organizations all over the US by bringing in internationally educated nurses. And I have with me Bong. Hi, Bong.
Hi.
Hi there, welcome. And also Grace. Hi, Grace, welcome.
Hi, Tanya. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. I also want to welcome everybody who's watching from all over the world. We have a lot of people watching us tonight. Tonight, if you're in the US, let's say. So we have Louise who is saying what jobs are available in Florida. And Louise, we're going to talk about that. Peter is saying, wow, is Florida open for hiring? The answer is yes, Peter. And Sol is messaging says JC to watch. So please pay it forward for your friends and colleagues and ask them to watch us here on Onwards and Upwards. This is Kinetics live show, Kinetics USA's live show for global nurses all over the world. Oh my goodness, it's live. You can hear my phone is going here. This is a live show for global nurses all over the world to help with to help prepare nurses for coming to the US. So I'm going to start off with Bong and Grace. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, yes, everyone. Good evening. My name is Bong, and I've been a nurse since 1995 as well. I've come from the Philippines and come from a family of farmer back home in the Philippines. And I've been to different countries as well now, from Singapore to the UK, and then to our final destination here in the US. And this is the ultimate dream that we have been dreaming ever since. So,
Bong is living his American dream in Florida. And Bong, share with everybody where you are in Florida.
yeah, when we first arrived, we were in Orlando, but we stayed there for 2 years. We rented an apartment, and less than 2 years after that, we finally bought a property. We bought a lot, and then we built our house in 2019 and 2020. We finally moved here in our new built home, and we are here in Wesley Chapel now. It's 25 miles north of Tampa.
Okay, so Bong has lived in two different parts of the Florida, and we're going to hear tomorrow on the show. Tomorrow, US time, it'll be 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. I'm in California, and 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, where Bong and Grace are based in Florida. And please check the time in your location wherever you're watching from all over the world. Grace, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Grace. I'm from India. I graduated in 1994, so I've been a nurse for almost more than 25 years. After my graduation, I was in Dubai and in Abu Dhabi for about 22 years. And it's 1.5 years since we moved to Florida. So from the time I came, we are based in Orlando.
Okay, so Grace is going to be able to tell us tomorrow more about living in Orlando. So if you are a nurse who has dreamt of coming to the US and has heard of Florida, maybe you've been there before, maybe you haven't been there before, please watch our show tomorrow, which is Onwards and Upwards, stateside, where we highlight and showcase different parts of the US so that international nurses can learn about that state and what it's like to live there. Tomorrow, Grace and Bong are going to be talking to us about what it's like to live in Florida. They're going to be talking about the climate, the housing, what are the fun things to do, transportation, schooling, what the community's like, cost of living, taxes, lots of different topics. So please watch Bong and Grace tomorrow, and they're going to be sharing their experiences and giving you a lot of information on Onwards and Upwards show, stateside, about their experience. And Grace, what would you say surprised you most about living in Florida?
Surprised me most. Actually, it's a very quiet place. Maybe it's a place where I live in. It's not a city, it's like a countryside. So it's very quiet. and the traffic, it is very good. Like when I lived in Dubai and Abu Dhabi all my life, like 22 years almost. So it's very different from there. People are a lot more patient. I think they follow the traffic guidelines, and I like it here. The climate is very good. That's another thing. We
Mhm.
get all the different seasons, rain enough, and it's nice. Pollution is much lesser. I live in an area where it is surrounded by lakes, so even just an evening walk, it's so refreshing.
Okay, so we're going to learn more about Grace's life and how it's different to what she experienced in the Gulf states. Bong, what would you say was something that surprised you about living in Florida that you didn't expect?
Prices of foods and just what you spend daily living. Well, we're thinking that when you come here to America and some big cities that you're going to be spending a lot of money as well with food, but there's a lot of places, groceries, and things that you can find. At, those things that you need in everyday living that are really cheap, and the prices are really what you call that, reasonable.
Okay,
Mhm.
so that's interesting for any nurse to know that the food, there's lots of different kinds of foods, lots of different ethnic foods, and as Bong says, very reasonable. So we want to hear more about that tomorrow. I see Cess JC is saying, looking for Florida job that offers green card but willing to have TN visa first while waiting. So Cess, if you have not already, please apply to Kinetics USA to our application form, and we would be very happy to help you. Our recruiters will be standing by to help you. We have many, many opportunities in Florida as well as all over the US. And we're excited to speak to you and help you with your journey in the same way as we help both Grace and Bong. And then we also have, somebody's mentioning Disney World. Have either of you been to Disney World before?
Actually, me, no, because of the COVID situation, we postponed it for a while, maybe early part of next year.
Okay, something to look forward to, Grace. What about you, Bong?
Well, we were lucky. We've been to three different theme parks in Disneyland for free
Oh.
because
Free.
our daughter is part of the Florida All-State Chorus. So they used to, when we were in Orlando, they used to perform in different parts of the theme parks in Epcot, and they're given like free passes for the family. So we always get that passes. So we were able to get there for free in the three different theme parks.
Wow, Bong. So
Yeah,
you got to the happiest place on earth and you got there for free. What a double win.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. And now where we live, our house is like 1 hour drive to Disneyland,
Oh wow.
Disney World.
Okay. How
Yeah.
far is it for you, Grace?
It's almost the same. Yeah, like 1 hour, 10 minutes or so. Yeah.
Okay, great. So yeah, one of our Facebook users is saying you need to go, Grace. That's
Yeah.
going to be what you're planning for. Epcot, Holiday Studios, Magic Kingdom. Bert is saying, giving you the thumbs up. So yeah, I think that's where you've got to go next, Grace. Okay, well, thank you to both Grace and to Bong for joining us tonight for the Onwards and Upwards show for our preview. Please join us tomorrow. It'll be at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time or 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, and please check your calendar for the time in your home country. Onwards and Upwards is a global show for nurses all over the US. And tomorrow we are showcasing Florida, and we're going to hear from Bong and Grace about their journey and their experiences living in Florida. And we look forward to that. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Bong. We
Thank
will
you.
see you
Thank you, Brian.
tomorrow. And onwards and upwards, everybody.
Good
Thank
night.
you.